Hello, thank you for choosing this video. Before you get into the video you clicked on, I wanted to give you an option to turn this into a pick a read if you so choose. To do that, simply look at the rocks here in front of you, center on whatever one it is. You might want to pause the video at this point and just take a minute to center and see what one draws your attention. Another way to use this as a pick a read is to get a six-sided dice. The way I do it is I roll it two times. The first time is it odd or even. So this time it's even. So if it's even, I do it times 2. If it's odd, I do it times 1. So it's times 2. I roll it again. I got a 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the one I would choose. Just that way, if you would like the option, you have an option to turn this into a pick a read. Now I'm going to go through and show you what's behind each stone in case you did use it as a pick a read. For the hematite, the rainbow hematite I should say, that's Aquarius. For the jade, it is, elusively, that's Aries. For the tourmaline, it is Capricorn, which I'll try to move that so you can see the word Capricorn. For this pale green stone, which I think is from Africa, I forget the name of it, again, I still haven't gotten it. That one is Pisces. That's cool. For the tiger's eye egg here, that one is Virgo. For the amethyst, the answer for that one is Scorpio. Let's put that down like that. Hopefully you can see that. For the hematite heart, that one is Cancer. For the rainbow titanium quartz, flip over, that one is Gemini. For the clear quartz crystal, we are doing Taurus. For the citrine, the yellow citrine there, I don't know if you can see that, there you go. We're going to do Leo. For the lapis lazuli, Libra. And for the last one, the rainbow quartz, no, rose quartz, excuse me, Sagittarius. So thank you for watching. Go ahead and go to the video you chose or continue watching this one. I'm thankful for you being here either way. Thanks again. Have a good day. Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Okay. Relationship first, single second. Oracle cards come out where needed. Okay. I feel like all three of these go right there. Okay. Alright, so this is Cancer. What is this, like, it's not so much where this is right now, because your partner has the Empress card, you have the Magician card, which is just telling me that your partner is looking out for everybody's interest, including yours and theirs, hopefully theirs as well. You're trying to change some things, you're trying to make some things happen here, you're trying to bring something together. The thing is, like, when you're trying to create something here with the Magician card, it's just, I don't feel like your partner's agreeing that that's best for everybody. And their challenge card is coming in with the Five of Wands, which is arguments and controversy. They're going to really put up a stink about it, is what I'm getting. And these three cards come in all at the same time. Beauty, protection, and the masculine. It's almost like they don't believe that what you want is best for everybody, and they're fighting against it. They're thinking there's something better to do. They're feeling like they have to stand their ground. They don't want to give in. These are all the challenge cards, though. And arguing about it isn't really working for anybody, is what I'm getting. What comes next is stagnation. They won't back off. They won't budge on it. The Four of Pentacles is theirs. The Hanged Man on your side is telling me you're also having that stagnation feel, but the difference between the two is the Four of Pentacles can stand there all day. The Hanged Man is like, after a while, like this is a transition card. Like currently it's saying, nothing is changing, but the Hanged Man usually, and especially in this card, can observe and talk. They can absorb information and they can give information. They just can't physically move and create a change. But they can communicate, hear and speak. So I'm feeling like you have to work with this energy. Your challenge card I'm noticing is the Wheel of Fortune. And they're saying you can't leave this up to fate to see how this is going to pan out. You can't just wait it out. You're going to have to actively move forward. It's going to take some time, yes, true, but you're going to have to keep pushing it forward if you really want this to work out. You're going to have to really work with your partner on this. I feel like as long as you don't back down, I do feel like you're going to have a really good outcome here, because I do feel like this is a good thing. I don't think this is bad. I don't think there's any real reason this shouldn't happen. Nothing like, no bad reason anyway. And I'm getting the King of Cups on your side for what makes things better. You're passionate about this. You want this. It's not doing anything bad to anybody else is what I'm getting. I know it's a general read, but that's what I'm getting. If you keep going at it, I feel like you're going to get them to really start. They're going to have to really start thinking about it. Once they realize you're not going to back off, even though they don't want to let go either, they're going to get sick of holding. They're going to get sick of holding on and, holding the door there, if you will. Like that person's blocking that door is how I'm looking at it. On this card, like they're blocking that door. Like there's a way around them, but they don't want to let you in. They don't want to let you in to get you what you want. But after a while, if you keep persisting, they start to look at this like, all right, I could stand here and hold on to these coins for the rest of my life, but then I have to sit in front of this door for the rest of my life, and I'm really sick of sitting here, because I feel like that's what it is. They're sick of sitting there. Or I can work with my partner, the Cancer. I'm really getting, they're really having an issue with this, though. They have the Tower card here. In other words, for some reason they're really having a problem, but I also feel like they're going to shock you because they're finally going to give in. And I feel like when they finally give in, it's a shock to you. It's a flat-out shock. Because they're holding and holding and holding, and they won't budge, and they won't budge, and they won't budge, and they won't budge. And then I feel like it's almost like you bring it up at dinner, and they're like, fine, then let's just frickin' do it. And that's just how it ends. Like, they're like, fine, whatever, let's just do it. And the Tower card is like, they're just sick of fighting about it. And they finally give in with the Strength card. They can do this. Whatever it is you want, they can do. I just feel like they're not thinking it's the best for everybody. They just literally don't think it's the best for them and whoever else. They don't think it's the best for everybody. It's not what they really want. They're trying to hold on to what they want. I just feel like they'll fight with you, fight with you, fight with you, fight with you. And then all of a sudden, they'll just put it down and be like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of fighting, so all right, let's just do it. As long as you, and I'm also getting like the more sweetness you put into it, like I feel them kind of getting a little uppity about it. The more you're just kind of just stating what you want, the more you stay away from negativity as much. Sometimes people get into name calling, and we're all human. I know that. But like the more you stay away from that and just keep it on the level, this is what I want, and you don't play into the lower vibration of it, it's going to be kind of tempting, as what I'm getting. The longer you can go, the better it goes for you, the easier it goes for you. Especially if you keep playing it towards like, and this is what I think it would do for you, this is how I think it would benefit you. If you keep adding them in and how you're considering them and how you're doing for them too, it just goes more your way, and I feel like it takes the wind out of their sails. Like, the more you stay on the level and you don't get upset and you just keep saying what you want, you keep coming at it and keep trying to work it out, the more you stay on the level, the more it takes the wind out of their sails, and they just kind of let go, and this finally goes forward your way. I just feel like it's a shock. When it finally does go forward your way, it's just kind of like, they're like, all right, fine. And they give up, and they just let you do what you want, and they go along with it. I'm getting the outcome is really good. It's got the Ten of Pentacles. I don't feel like this is bad for your partner. I really don't feel like it's bad for them. And I feel like, once you prove it and it goes forward, I feel like it's easier for you. Obviously, because they let go. But I don't feel like when they let go, it's like with animosity and they're like going to get in your way afterwards. I feel like literally once they let go, they literally let go, and it's not a problem after that, which might be a shock in itself. All right, I think that's it. Let's go into Cancer singles. What do we have for single Cancers? All right, let's pick these up. I think that one worked out pretty well. I think I was kind of like, at the end, I kind of had this feeling of disbelief. Like, really? It ends that easily? I don't really see them standing in your way. It's interesting. All right, what do we have for single Cancers? Messages for single Cancers. What do we have for single Cancers? One cut. Okay. I want this one. I feel like... Alright, so we're gonna... Huh. This might be a really good one. Alright, let's find out. Let's shuffle these two. So this might be a really good one. Like, I almost feel like you have to wait for somebody to come back around. It's almost like you put yourself out there with somebody before, and it's like you're waiting for something to come back around. Let's... Yeah, okay. I really think that's where we're going. Let's see. I mean, we have to read the cards before we go too far, but... Single Cancer... I do feel like you're interested in somebody. I actually feel like you've put yourself out there. I feel like you've put yourself right out there about your intentions, that you're interested. I don't want to touch that yet. I want to go here. I want to go to this star card in the past. Somebody's impressed you. And I feel like you've been on the forefront about, I would like to get to know you more. I don't feel like you've been doing anything that would make that like a question. I feel like you've put it right out there. That's how I'm feeling. Like you're on the level about it. Like, yeah, I like you. I'd like to get to know you more. You put it right out there. I just don't feel the other person at that point. Like they just seem to walked away at the Seven of Swords. Like I feel they haven't really come back around to it yet. But I do feel like you made an impact. For some reason, they just either they didn't believe it or they didn't catch into it or something. They just did not do it. They didn't move back on it. They didn't move back towards you. This is something you've already done. Somebody you already said, you let them know you had interest. Now, what I'm getting at the top is the Temperance. At the bottom is the Four of Wands. This is taking a long time is what it feels like to me. Now, I don't know, like, that may be subjective. For some people, like a couple months or a month is a long time. For other people, years is a long time. So this is somebody you already put yourself out there with, somebody that you said you would be interested to get to know more. They seem to have like walked away from this situation, but it's something that kind of lingers. And I'm getting between the two of you, the Four of Wands is saying you're still interested in this person. And honestly, I feel like they're interested too with that Four of Wands. It just doesn't feel like it's come together yet. The Temperance card is like, give it time. In the center, I'm getting the Page of Pentacles with the King of Cups. I'm getting that something that was very minimal to start with. I feel like this other person is this Page of Pentacles. Like, I feel like they're still kind of building up to it, but I feel like they're thinking about you. I'm getting you with the King of Cups. You still like this person. Like, you put yourself out there about it, but, nothing happened. So you're like, it's still sitting there. Like, I feel like if this person called you up today, you'd be like, yeah, I'm still interested. It's still not coming forward yet, though. I'm noticing this. As we keep coming forward, this is still a good one, I'm telling you. The Eight of Swords is popping up. This other person, I feel like as they're coming forward into the future more, they're kind of feeling like they made a mistake. Like they should have taken you more seriously. They should have tried a little harder to at least get to know you a little more. I'm trying to see if I think you can see it. I don't know if it's too dark. Hopefully you can see it if I can move it right. They're feeling like they made a mistake and they missed out. That's what I'm getting is coming forward next. And they're not moving forward this time because they think the boat has sailed. The ship has sailed or they're embarrassed. Something like that. Like they don't... Maybe they feel like they have to tell you that, they're sorry that they didn't really move forward or call you back. They didn't respond to your email. They didn't respond to your message. Whatever. I feel like there's a little bit of embarrassment on their part. They're thinking, well, maybe that ship has sailed. Maybe I screwed that up. But this is coming forward with the realization, like, you know what, I actually think I like that Cancer person. It may have taken them quite a while to really come around in their brain, but realize, you know what, like, why not? Like, why not? Some people are like that. It just takes them a while to get used to the idea, and then all of a sudden, it just kind of clicks, like, you know what, that person actually is pretty cool. I don't know why I haven't moved forward with that. But at this point, I feel like they're having anxiety about it, kind of like, you know, I might have screwed that up. I might have kind of like not respected that like I should have, and maybe the Cancer's not all that keen on me right now. Karma is coming forward, and it's coming forward with this. The Two of Cups or the Two of Wands. Your choice. Because I feel like you're going to get an opportunity again, and you're going to realize they're treating you differently. If this is really for you, if this really hits, this person will approach you again, and they will approach you differently than they have. They'll seem more attentive. They'll be more interested in talking to you. They'll talk about things that they haven't. Like, you're going to notice an extra amount of interest in you. The Two of Cups is saying you can make this happen. Now, like, it's probably not fair that you have to put it out there again. But, like, they need a bit of confidence to realize the door is still open, and you might have to show them. To get that Two of Cups, you might have to be like, the door is still open. You know, you don't even have to knock. Just walk in and say hello. Hello. You know, I'm just saying, I'm still interested to get to know you. Or the Two of Wands. If you decide that you don't really want this, it can move on. It can definitely move on, but it's like basically saying it will move on, but you're going to have to... If you don't open the door and remind them that the door is still open, if you don't like give them some boost of confidence saying, hey, you know, it's too bad. I mean, I would have liked to have known you a little better, but I understand you're not interested. You could even put it forward that way. Like, I know you're not interested, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like they'll immediately come back, well, I didn't say I wasn't interested. I can think of somebody I know who would do that. I didn't say I wasn't interested. Whatever. But the door will open. They'll make good on it, is what I'm getting. Karma, like, it's funny that karma's coming in with that, because it's kind of like they almost feel like a little mousy, but they're coming forward to you anyway. But the key is the way they talk to you is different. You could tell they're interested, and you just kind of give them a little nudge forward, like, you know, I am still interested. Are you interested? Something like that. If not, it'll walk away. The Two of Wands is saying that it's like it'll move on, but this is your moment if you really want this. But you, again, the way they're talking to you, you can tell things are a little different. They're being a little bit more attentive. Whatever's comfortable for you to open that door, let them know they can still open that door if they'd like. Do that. That's what I would say. Because what I'm getting here, this could be a keeper. You got the World card and the Death card. The Death card is in your thoughts, kind of like it's either going to go forward or it's not. That's in your thoughts. The World card is where you're standing. If you're going to go forward, I feel like you're going to lock in with this one. If it comes forward, I do feel like this is a lock-in situation. I think we're there. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, please remember to either email me at jamesforastral@gmail.com for current pricing, or I'm currently on my Instagram at James13Wicca. Just go to my Instagram. I should have it posted there what my current pricings and options are if you're interested. Thank you very much again for watching.